Trans Issues 101. Hello, it's Thursday. It's Jane. I apologise for the state of me today and how I look and if I sound really snuffly because I have a bit of a cold. But we shall soldier on. Yeah, nearly had a bit of a problem about posting this at all because looking at the state of me, I'm not sure I particularly want to appear on the internet, but what the hell. I'm here for you. I'm here for you all. So yeah, this week's topic is trans identity and how you knew you were trans. I remember being in primary school or elementary school with our American friends, and I never really wanted to hang out with the boys. I never really wanted to join in anything that they were doing. It just didn't appeal to me at all. I wanted to hang out with the girls, but it being that sort of age group, there certainly was at my school, quite a big gender divide, and the girls just don't generally play with boys and boys don't generally play with girls unless there's like sibling relationships, and even those are strained sometimes at that age. So I mean, the few opportunities I got to play with other girls was good for me. I felt I really enjoyed, but I mostly spent a lot of time just getting beaten up by boys because as one of the gang leaders admitted at one point, the only reason they picked on me was because there was something different about me that no one could identify, and that's something a lot of people have said throughout my life. There's something different about you that we can't identify, and it makes us a bit uneasy. I don't really see why that's an excuse to attack someone, but you know, that's perhaps human nature. So yeah, as I said previously, I tried to come out to my mum when I was 12, and she was, yeah, whatever. And you know, it wasn't that she doesn't care. I realise that now, having come out again and properly and fully, and I've been, you know, since last June. I've been out full time, just waiting for another appointment with the gender clinic, but it's all coming along slowly. So yeah, I know that her just going, yeah, whatever, is just. It's just her way of just saying, yeah, I'm okay with it, I'm cool with it, what else do you want me to say? So yeah, I kind of get that now, we're on slightly better terms than we have been. As I said previously, I've had problems with depression, and which means, you know, 15 suicide attempts I've had. Josh! 15 suicide attempts. I've had a lot of therapists over the years. And at least one who was being paid a small fortune kept going on and on and on, saying they thought my problem was that I was gay, and I'm not. I don't know, I just don't find men attractive. I don't like particularly hanging out with them either. Okay, sometimes I find myself attracted to someone on an intellectual level, you know, if there's a sort of big mental click maybe. But that could be anyone. That's not a case of falling in love with a gender, that's a case of falling in love with a person. Which I think is more important. Perhaps. Given the right circumstances. But I think also you need a certain physical attraction. I'm getting way off topic. Because I'm being distracted by my kitty. Sorry, we've met everyone else's pets. This is Tilly. Hello. Say hi. Now go away. I have to talk to the people of the internet. So yeah, and while we're on weird topics, the Care Bear. Grumpy Bear is here because after my last posting someone said, you mentioned a Care Bear, can we see it in the next video? Ta-da! Yeah, back to topic. Yeah, so I mean, my decision to come out again came last year, and fully came out last year. I was having a conversation with another non-op trans friend, and she's basically decided that unless she could afford an absolute fortune in operations, to have all the facial surgery and the tracheal shave and all the other bits, unless she could be an absolutely gorgeous woman, she doesn't want to have... She doesn't want to go anywhere with it, which means that she still gets all the dysphoria attacks like I get, the sort of days when it's just... you hate your own body completely and you just wish you could perform the operations at home, in essence, but... yeah, those really mental days when you just feel horrible. And I had my first really, really bad one after that conversation with her last year, which is basically what caused me to start. I had this one day where I just felt really, really horrible. I couldn't cope with it. I was out shopping and I was like, I don't want to be hiding behind all this black emo clothing that I'm currently wearing. I want to be the person that I feel like I am, like someone who's a bit more bright and colourful and not always moping around and stuff and self-harming and whatever else. And pretty much the next day I went out, I got all new clothes, I started making arrangements for having my name changed. The day after that I made an appointment to see my doctor to try and get an appointment for to see a gender psychologist, and within a month I was making headway towards taking the NHS route to starting my transition proper. So yeah, definitely identified all the way through my life. I've always felt like something was different, and it took until pretty much the middle of last year to work out exactly what it was. Big waste, some would argue, of almost 31 years, but what the hell. At least I know who I am now, and I'm generally happier about... I'm way happier about a lot of things. Yeah, okay, I still have days when I'm just like, I can't cope, dysphoria, and then there's days when I do pretty well. So I hope that wasn't too waffly, and I hope that I largely covered the topic as asked, and if I get time I may do some editing to try and get rid of the hideousness of my face. Just what... Possibly by the time I finish filming this there will be a black square that just covers everything around here for the entire video. Because yeah, I'm not feeling too good, but I'm going to stop whinging about that and let you get on with your day. Okay, bye, see you next week.